Hey everybody, got you with me out here on the line, of course, every day, all day. But you know, it's a law that I come out here every day and check my traps. And I was thinking coming in this morning, what a wonderful law that is. If you love the mountains and love being out in nature as much as I do, that law is easy to obey. It's a good law. A lot of times we make these doctor's appointments and these other appointments we don't want to go to, that we call and cancel. But out here, when you set a trap, it's an appointment. And it's one that I anticipate every day on keeping. Now, didn't see nothing in my upper line, but I seen plenty of garbage. And y'all know how I feel about that. Once people start throwing their beer cans and pop cans and cake wrappers out, you might as well say it's over with to that line. And if you're so sorry that you can't carry your garbage back out, you're not going to drive fast enough on this road for it to blow out, so you have to throw it out. And if you're so sorry you can't take your garbage, if you can't keep from throwing it down on the ground, you don't need to be out here. You need to stay at the house. And that goes for anybody. But I'll get off that subject because I get tore up. Makes me angry. But I want to talk to you a little bit about missing a catch. Weather plays a part of it. A malfunction trap, a damaged trap plays a part of it. The type of animal that comes into that bed area, that funnel set, that flat set, that dirt hole, plays a part of it. But there's two main reasons why you miss what you're after. That's the location of the trap bed in conjunction to a dirt hole set, a flat set, or funnel set. That is the ground zero where the trap is bedded. The location of that trap in conjunction with the flat set, dirt hole set, or cubby set, whether it's right or left, too close in, too far out. If you get a hind paw catch, that animal was comfortable enough to go by that trap, by that bed area. You had it concealed good because it went by it. But it was comfortable enough to go in there and work that dirt hole or that flat set of that cubby. Catching him by the hind paws, you got your trap too far back. You need to tighten up your funnel just a little bit, your cubby, and you need to put your trap in just a little bit. Now it's roughly 9-10 inches from the snout to the shoulder of a medium-sized adult male, female coyote or bob. That is one of the reasons. That's number one. If you get a front paw catch, before you do anything after you dispatch or cut it loose or whatever you got to do, study that trap if you get a front paw catch. Study it if you get a hind paw catch and realize that you've got your trap too far out. Now, number two reason, the second reason that you miss a catch. If your trap has been thrown and you've been robbed and you've missed that critter, the number two reason is you've not got your trap bedded good. If he comes in, he steps on them locks, steps on the edge of that trap and hip flips, he's gone. If you bed and seat that trap real good and solid, that trap's gonna jump out of there anyway. You're not gonna hinder that trap from coming up out of that bed. 1 3/4 jumps. Well, that's why they call them jump traps. Old timers call them jump traps. How many jump traps you got? When that trap is triggered, it comes out. It comes up and out. It flips out. Bed your traps. Seat your traps good. Winterize them and seat them good. Making sure you're not able to tilt your trap by hand. Because you take a 35 pound coyote or bob, he steps on them locks, that trap's gonna flip out, and the majority of the time that trap will go off when it flips. He's gone. You may get him back there again, you may never get him back there again. You may get another passerby. You may be in a den and don't know it. But those are the two main reasons, and I've had a lot of misses. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm no professional. I'm no expert trapper. I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be a professional anything. But if you miss a catch, the two main reasons that you've missed that catch, now like I said before, a lot of it or some of it is weather, whether it be running runoff or snow accumulation. And some of it is a damaged or malfunctioned trap, and you not know it. But the majority of the time, the reason you miss a catch is due to trap location in that cubby set, flat set, or dirt hole set, whether it's right or left too far, whether it's too close or too far back. So to reiterate, if you do a front pile, a good solid front pile catch, study that trap, study that bed, do some measurements. Look at the distance between where exactly you had that trap set to where your dirt hole set is. If you've got his curiosity, you've got his hunger, he comes in and works that bed area. When he goes to peer in that 45-degree, 6 to 8 inch hole that you bore, you put just a little bit. Now you can do overkill. You put just a little bit of chicken, rotted chicken liver, or a rabbit, or coon, or whatever you're processing. You put you a scent collar out on a limb. He should come in, and when he starts to peer into that hole, he should step front paw into that trap. And if you catch a hind paw, whether it be coyote or bobcat, study that as well. That'll give you a better understanding of how to do your bedding in conjunction with what you're using, whether it be a flat set, dirt hole set, or a funnel. And like I said, by no means am I no professional, and I don't claim to be. You know, a lot of times I feel like, maybe people get burned out, or maybe I'm not egotistical about trapping at all. I'm not egotistical about nothing. But I feel like sometimes people may get tired of seeing trap videos and quick tips and catches. But the reason I tried to go in depth with my trap videos and things that I've made mistakes on that I'm not ashamed to say I missed or I messed up, or the reason I do that is because I had no one to show me. Everything that I have learned about trapping, I have learned through the internet and a lot of mistakes. Still making mistakes, still got more mistakes to make. And that goes with it. If you don't lay hands on it, you're not going to have the experience that you need to get the job done. And there's days that I feel like I'm getting the job done, and there's days I feel like, hey, you got to learn how to trap. But I've had an awesome season. It's been a month and about 2 or 3 days. And like I said before, just being out here is rewarding. We all want to catch if you're a trapper, but being out here is the rewarding. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about the experience. But I hope that I get better and get a greater understanding as time goes on, and that I'm able to get out and do what I'm doing. But that's the reason I share, not to be Mr. Look at me, or Mr. He knows it all, or he thinks he knows it all, or whatever the case may be. The reason I do this is because I had no one to show me what I needed to do. My daddy never trapped. And I had a fella to ask me one time, he said, how many cows did you catch last year? I caught 6 or 7. All year? I said, well, I just trapped about a month and a half. I got injured and had to have a surgery. Why, buddy, my daddy would have caught that in 1 week. My first response was, I'm not your daddy. And my second reply to that was, didn't have nobody to take me by the hand and show me how to do what I'm doing. I just got out there and started doing it. Made a lot of mistakes. My daddy'd say, you're going to lick your calf back over, son. Do your job over. You messed up. But I'll try not to founder ye, as the old timers used to say, founder. I'll try not to founder you on these videos. There's going to be a lot more of them. Come first of the year, I'm going to start my new line. I got new traps coming. Be doing a lot of balling and dyeing and waxing, and be making videos on that. Show you exactly what film I'm talking about that comes from the factory that you have to remove. Talk to you about tagging your traps. Talk to you about little tricks that I've learned the hard way. Like I said, I'm no professional. I don't claim to be a professional trapper. These people out in Minnesota and Colorado and places, they making a living at this. I'm gonna tell you right now, trapping in the hills of Kentucky is nothing like trapping in the hills of, or the lands and plains of Minnesota and Colorado and places. You do things different here. You put miles on yourself here. You don't drive up on a four-wheeler or pickup truck and say, well, I've got me a coyote. If you walk in, you dispatch him, you pack him out, you drag him out, you do whatever you got to do. It's a little tougher. I had a fella tell me one time, you can't catch coyotes in Kentucky. Nearly impossible. I've caught them. Not that I'm nothing special. By no means. But anyway, I'll try not to founder you on these videos. I'll try not to wire you out and bore you to death. But it's been an awesome season. Awesome season nonetheless. And I got about 2.5 months to go. And I got new traps coming. Big number 3s. So stay with us. Follow along with us. Share your pictures, you post. There's plenty of room on Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance for you and what you're doing. You're not going to hinder me from posting. And I hope to my sweet baby Jesus, I don't hinder you from posting. This is Roland Smith, Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance, and as we always say, go farther, stay longer. Catch you out in the fifth. Let's go check some traps.